Hey everyone, so this video here is, I guess, the part 2 video of the Doc Ock series, which will be showcasing the actual unlock event and going through it with my existing X-Force team. And hopefully we don't need to spend any extra resources to get this event cleared. If you watched my previous video, which included some horrendous Red Star Oracles for Doc Ock, then this will tie into that video if you're interested in watching me go through the event, or having any difficulties getting through the event on your own, or curious what kind of power level you need for it. So without further ado, let's get started. So here we are on the events page window here for Surgical Strike. It looks like that the event actually only lasts for 5 days. I was unsure actually if the event lasted for 5 or 7 days, because I thought that Ebony Maw was 7 days, but maybe I was mistaken. So turns out you do have 5 days, or depending on when you're watching this video anyways. So let's get started here. So it's going to be very simple from the beginning. It's just tier, actually you don't even need any, tier 1 doesn't even require Sinister 6, it would appear, or sorry, X-Force. Apparently you can use anyone, so I think you just use him, I'm not sure. So let's go through this. So how'd Doom find us? We just moved into the secret hideout. I barely had time to unpack my underoos. Doom took over Earth, he's turned people against Strike, so this is talking about Dr. Doom here, which is quite interesting. So some of this story might have some relevance to maybe some hints down the line. Doom's army of villains. Sorry, Fury, I'm used to the public hating me, but this must be new for you. I don't get into the spy game to be liked, Parker. Now get to your station. This fight isn't going to be easy. I like my impressions. Alright, we get a shield team, apparently, to go through this with Coulson. Tier 1 of the event. Now, I don't expect there to really be any challenge up until probably the Tier 5 event. I'm hoping that I don't have to put into any extra resources, since I'm going to need a lot of gold and stuff to bring up Doc Ock, and probably some of my Sinister 6, I'll probably have extra resources to build them up as well. Taskmaster, knock knock strike. Did your little rebellion really think you could hide from Doom? Do I look scared to you? Doom's not the first dictator I've gotten rid of. Alright, let's go. Let's just stick this on 3 times. We're gonna... I don't know if we can... Wow. Are we getting wrecked? What's happening? Is this, like... I guess this is meant to happen. Wouldn't that be hilarious if, like, you're supposed to win this? Okay, so I'm gonna summon, I guess. Is this a trap? Is someone else gonna come down and save the day? That's what it looks like. Alright, the Sinister 6 all come down. We're getting overrun up here. Strike forces, get ready to abandon base. Not so, oh, I'm in the way of Doc Ock. Not so fast, Director Fury. These fools did not count on having to contend with the genius of me, Otto Octavius. So, if I'm not mistaken, we did actually rescue him in the Swarm event, if I read the text properly. What, Doc Ock? Is someone pranking me? Wolverine, is that you in a very convincing bodysuit? We'll deal with your ego later, Arachnid. For now, Doc Ock is here to save you all. Alright. A scientific genius and master manipulator, Dr. Octopus is the leader of the Sinister 6. Doc Ock's special ability summons a missing member of the Sinister 6, and this is just going over his kit, really, which we all know. Alright, so let's get started here. Let's start wrecking them. So who's he going to summon? Who's missing? Mysterio? I can't tell. Yeah, I guess, yeah, okay, Mysterio. Let's get offense up to everyone. Now, this is going to be a lot better when we actually use them in battle, in real battle, but hey. It'd be pretty embarrassing if I lost this. Alright. Some AoE. I suspect you don't really need to try very hard to do this. Spread those buffs. Oh yeah, and then we get the ultimate. So let's just see what the animations look like anyways. We get some animations here. It's kind of cool. That was the flipping one, I think, and the extensions. Yeah, I can stick it on auto at this point. Okay, so that was just like a little tutorial mission like they usually are in the beginning. Okay, Octavius, what's your game now? I expected a little more gratitude, Fury. Oh, well, that's really fast because of the auto. Red carpets, more than gifts, Director. I came with a chance of freedom. Gallivanted among the cosmos, remained here on Earth resisting Doom. More about Doom's tyranny. I think it's because I had it on auto, that's why it was skipping through the text like that. Oh, it's not that important. And we cleared Tier 1. 15 shards, okay. On to the next, where presumably we do have to use X-Force here. Doom has concealed crucial pieces of his operation, but through sheer force of intellect, I have discovered them. With my impeccable planning, we can disrupt these key stations of Doom's and gain an advantage against him. You seem pretty confident. What do you need us for? Why don't you use your Sinister Six? Rhino, Shocker, they're blunt instruments, but this operation requires a scalpel. While no one in Strike is a match for Otto Octavius' brilliance, you do command a number of Black Ops teams. So what do you say, Fury? I know exactly the team. X-Force Fallen! Ooh, a road trip. I'll bring the jerky. Thanks, Deadpool. Okay, so this is my X-Force team here. It is 238k. I think we might be able to show it off in the squad here, the squad selection. So we have a 40k Domino, 38k X23, 43 Deadpool, 42 Negasonic, and 74 Cable. Now I did pull a 6 Red Star Cable, so this is the bulk of my damage that's going to be coming for this event. I suspect that should be good enough, I think, for the 5-star event. Now whether or not we can go higher than that, I don't know. I can't get that far right now because of X23 obviously is the roadblock. But by next event, I actually might be, maybe in 3 months time, I might be close to the 7-star level, who knows. Depends on what I'm doing with my war credits, I guess. So let's get started here in Tier 2 of the event and see. I most likely will be able to put the gameplay on auto. I don't see the first few events being that difficult. I think by now, if you've done quite a few of the legendary events, there's a pretty good standard in terms of what kind of power level that you want your team up to. I would say about 150k to 200k is normally pretty standard, I think, for most 5-star unlocks. I think probably closer to 150, actually. That body slid the team into the warehouse in New York. You told us about what's so special about this place, Ock. Of course, I'm in the way of Doc Ock. This is the central port for all of Doom's exports to Europe. We disrupt him here, and his supply lines falter. You face the Hand, intruders. You return to Earth only to die here. Alright. Well, that's not happening. Oh, and we get Doc Ock, actually. Let's take it off. Let's take it off auto. And so we can read the text after. Lots of Gravitons. But no match for, well, like my 2 attacks. We don't even get to Doc Ock's turn. That's okay. Red pajamas. Don't you hate it when you show up to a party and someone's wearing the same thing as you? How do you stand this buffoon? He's worse than the Spider. Almost. Deadpool has his uses, like, for instance, taking out those Hand who are escaping. What? They can't be allowed to warm Doom. Our assault has only just begun. Alright, so that's Tier 2. Moving on to Tier 3. Get some Mega Orb fragments, that's good. I'll save that for when they've kicked some more people out of the Mega Orb. Mystics, prepare a portal out of Hell's Kitchen. We'll regroup and inform Lord Doom what's transpired here. Ah, Elektra, I've read up on you, Master Assassin, leader of the Hand. I even heard tell you returned from the dead. Okay, so she's the leader of the Hand, so when we get a Hand rework, she should be getting the leadership traits, right? Let's set it right here. This time, my dear, you won't be so lucky. Going in with the same team. I like that Squirrel Girl background, actually. That's nice. Loading, loading, loading. Oh, this takes a while. Come on, hurry up. Okay. Cable. Ock, if you're done giving speeches, we've got an operation to run. If we don't take out these mystics, they're going to report back to Doom and we're done. Dom? On it, Nate. Their luck is about to run out. Defeat the enemy operators before they escape. Okay, we know the drill on this, so they can't, we'll just stick on auto here, I guess, and just target them. Wow, they do like nothing. Wait a minute. Did Deadpool die? I think Loki killed Deadpool. Someone did. Wow, that's shocking. Oh, we got auto again. Okay, Cable. Doesn't like Cable. Don't forget who's in charge here. Don't worry, he hasn't. That's it? Okay. It's because I had auto on again. There's another complete Mega Orb. I think we get another one on the Tier 4 event. Yeah, we do. So we'll have 2 Mega Orbs, but I'm not going to open them quite yet. I'll probably save this for later down the road for another Mega Orb opening. Next stop, Peru. What are we facing there? Ask the Octopus. Apparently he's running the show. We're heading to Peru, where I have uncovered a secret Hydra lab. While most of the world has traded Doom's security for their freedom, partial domination is hardly enough for the tyrant. Hydra's been using modified genetic material from Swarm to turn the populace into an easily controlled hive mind for Doom. Our brains will be like cereal left in soaking in milk for too long. No one likes that. Let's go. I have terrible impressions, but you know, I don't know what... I think the villain one, or the Doc Ock one, sounded a bit slightly more accurate, maybe. But clearly, I'm not cut out for voice acting. And here we are. So, Red Skull. Ah, Dr. Octopus. I wondered what became of you after your escape from Doom's prison. Well, whatever hole you crawled out of, you'll wish you'd remained there instead of facing Hydra. And once again, actually, maybe we won't. Could probably still auto Black Bolt. Wow, that's Black Bolt and two Star-Lords. So they aren't dying in one shot anymore. So maybe I need to. It's probably still not that hard, but yeah, okay. Oh wow, we got a Doc Ock turn, and he's gonna bring Shocker, of course, so that's super helpful, right? Because I'm using a team of X-Force. Let's get that Black Bolt out. And I don't know who that's gonna kill there. Yeah, this is really easy. And then X-23 will kill some more. And then Shocker... I didn't even give the offense up to Doc Ock because he was disrupted somehow from Black Bolt. Wow, okay. Well, that was pointless. So that's interesting, though. So now that we've confirmed, I guess, that that Black Bolt does disrupt Doc Ock, which actually is quite a bit of a problem. So that flips pluses and negatives. I'll just do the basic attack. That's kind of neat looking. Alright, remove one head, 2 more shall take its place. Hydra cannot be defeated. Oh yeah, I'm from the future, Skull, and back home no one's even heard of Hydra. Then I shall have to etch its name into your mind. Unleash our swarm technology. Alright, are we fighting a bunch of swarms? And that's another Mega Orb. And some gold. And one left, Tier 5 event here. Hydra is further along in their development of the mind control technology than I thought. They're unleashing it now. Domino, Negasonic, hit them hard, hit them fast. We don't have a lot of time here. You got it, boss. As she's like typing on her cell phone. Wade, do what you do and sow chaos. No problem. I've got a pogo stick and a lot of bullets. Careful, Cable. You're dangerously close to overstepping. Scold me later. Right now, I have a job to do. And hopefully this is enough. Probably will be. Whether or not it's enough for Tier 6 and Tier 7, we'll have to see in 3 months, probably. Alright. Let's get this. Get this guy unlocked here. Hydra Rifle Trooper, there, through the perimeter. Hold them off while we prepare the mind-altering field. Hydra, you think your tentacles grasp the world? Let me introduce you to what real reach is. Defeat the enemy operators to win. That's really easy objective, actually, doing those kind of things. So there's 14 enemies. Crossbones is going to taunt, though, so let's put a disrupt on Crossbones here. We'll take this semi-seriously. Ability block on Red Skull, and just kill out these operators, I guess, here. Get another Shocker, because that's super amazing. Although we did get the regens, I suppose. And heal block to everyone here. Actually does a fair bit of damage. And we'll do a basic, because that gives the charge. I love this part of Cable, by the way. I think Cable's rework was super great. I really enjoyed that. And then we got the this turn bar, the 80% turn bar on the basic is really nice. So we got Cable's turn here, so I'm actually going to do the special here in the center. I just really wrecked a lot of them. And we'll just finish off Ironheart, another Ironheart, okay, well. Oh, there's 3 operators now. Should be able to flip a lot of this, right? Let's put this on 1 time, just he jumps in the air, bring, and then flips all those debuffs and extends any existing ones. Actually, you know what? It looked like when he did that it flipped first and then extended. That's what it looks like, because he has 3 turns of defense down. So I think it flipped the 2 turns, and then it gave an extra turn. So that's kind of cool, actually. So instead of, you know, sometimes the order of which certain moves happen really makes a big difference. So that's actually really nice that he does that. So we'll get these down here. I believe the special does AoE damage there. I very rarely use Domino's attacks, actually. She almost always dies when I'm using her in war. Alright, let's... It looks like we have no problems. It looks very simple here, so I probably overshot it as well. I'm not even killing them in the right order. Okay, let's just go for this guy here. And we're done. So that was pretty easy. We've crushed your device, Skull. We've ruined your little base for doom. And now that we're... let's get that. Oops. Where is it? Your friends, do they know what it is you truly seek? Those clueless brutes. I doubt they have a thought between them. Now tell me what I want to know before I tighten my grasp further. Ah. And that's it. Okay. Apparently there's more to the story, which we'll find out later in 3 months. So that is the end of Tier 5. That is the unlock for Doc Ock. We do have him recruited here. Apparently there's more, probably just more about Dr. Doom and stuff. Some people will have done it, I guess, who maybe have wailed out to be able to unlock them at 6 and 7, but that is not me. So this is the end of the event gameplay video for Doc Ock's event, Surgical Strike, and hopefully you guys can, if you don't get them unlocked this time, then hopefully you guys can get them unlocked next time. It doesn't appear to be very difficult of an event. X-Force team power-wise, I probably think that you could probably get it at like 150k. It does recommend here level 60 gear tier 9 and stuff like that, so it didn't seem all that difficult to do. So thanks everyone for watching, and of course I'll see y'all next time, most likely in another Doc Ock video. So I'll see y'all then.